gonna go back to the basics. We gotta fix a lot of things. But the first thing I want you to be able to do is be comfortable in the batter's box, and then have plate coverage. A lot of guys, I saw a lot of guys in varsity yesterday. I don't know, I think a couple of you guys do it too. Now, it is a technique. Some people do it. But generally, when you see people square up and have the plate in the middle of them, that means they're quick. They got quick hands. So they can wait, and be able to react. But if you realize if you don't, and you cut off, what you're doing is bringing yourself closer to the pitcher. So what does that do? The ball's gonna get there a little quicker than it should. So sometimes they're gonna jam you up, you're not gonna be able to swing. So I like us to see us to line your left foot up with this middle plate. And plate coverage is right here in the middle, all right? When I do this, and I stand up, anybody can see, do I have the big part of the back covering most of the plate? When people stand up and they do this, they think they're covered. And then they do this, where is most of the bat head at? On the outside. So what happens, they end up getting jammed up. So when you get in the batter's box, you get your feet set, you get lined up, and you're gonna make sure you got good plate coverage. So even if it's a strike, and you find yourself getting jammed, most likely two things, you're just late, or you can't get your hands extended because you're too close to the plate. So I want you guys to stand here, check the middle of the plate, foot here. When you step, no further than that. It's just about 4 inches. Here, now I get my plate coverage, now I'm balanced. You see how I'm flexing here, and my torso is up, I'm a little flexing here, and I'm relaxing on my balls and my feet. A lot of you guys, that's the only way you're going to be able to turn and swing. And this is the technique. I showed James this, and just keep forgetting. But here, boom, boom. When you take a pitch, you don't swing. This is the rhythm. Boom. And if you're going to take a pitch, don't just stand up there and take a pitch, boom. No, because you're trying to get the timing. Alright? So you want to be here, step, then you want to do swinging. There's a slight pause in between when your foot hit and then you swing. So what we call that, this is the trigger. You get into the trigger, boom, and you get ready to trigger, means you get ready to shoot, you get ready to swing. And when you do, don't swing with your hands first. Swing with your weight. Boom. You see that? Now watch my hands. What are my hands doing? Huh? They naturally came before I even did anything with my hands. So your swinging is not with your arms. It's with your waist. Boom, turn, and all you do is throwing your hands to the ball. Take your hands to the ball. So in here, take your time, boom. This is how we finish it. Alright? This is where the power is. Of balance, of everything. This stuff, you're gonna be able to hit. This stuff, you're not gonna be able to hit. Just like this. I'm not swinging up here. Boom. Boom. Swing. From here, down, back shoulder, down, point of contact, and my head is down. It's not here. That's why we miss a lot of pitches, because we pull our head out. Wherever your head goes, that's where your body's going to go. You're not going to hit. So nothing else. When you swing, you want to finish with your chin on your right shoulder, looking at where you swung it. You hope to hit the ball. All right, we're not worried about where it goes. So we're getting here. Let's just try to work on that. Get this do better mechanics and techniques and stuff. And I'm telling you, it's key is your hips. When you step, next thing move is your waist. Boom, boom. That's how people say when they get through it quick, they hear, then they just throw their hand. And remember, the front hand pulls the bat through. Pulls the bat through. Top hand pushes. I catch the ball with my hand. Boom. Boom. So this guides the ball to the bat to the ball. This hand pulls. All right.